very good day to all you patriots out there, and welcome back to Tall Ship Tuesday. When last we met, I had read to you a letter from John Trevett about Captain Rathbun's first sail as commander of Providence. Today I've got another letter for you from Captain John Trevett, detailing a very, very peculiar circumstance. Now, I'm certain you'll be as intrigued as I am, but it is quite mysterious. 'Twas perhaps a week since their encounter with the ship Mary. They had sailed to the southeast and encountered but a few ships, and those friendly. They entered the Gulf Stream and soon sighted a sail on the horizon. Captain Rathbun immediately decided to stand for the vessel and set course. By sunset, they were able to determine it was a ship and under full sail, although, as Captain Trevett notes, her crew appeared to act strangely. She decoyed us before the wind, and sometimes, shaking in the wind, topgallants and all sail out. Odd, do you not think? But this is just the beginning of the tale. Trevett writes that they hailed the ship, but got no answer. So they gave her 3 additional pistol shots. And yet, there was still no answer, and no lights to be seen. Captain Rathbun ordered the boat out, armed her, and told Trevett to take command of her. Rathbun said that if he, meaning Trevett, were killed, Rathbun would not spare any one of them. I'm not certain that was as much consolation as Captain Trevett had hoped, but nevertheless, Trevett is an excellent soldier and always follows orders so. He writes that he set out and ordered the coxswain to steer her under the stern. He held a lantern and saw her rudder was gone, and hailed but received no response. He ordered the coxswain to steer her round her larboard quarter and go alongside, and sent one man with the lantern and followed him. Now, we're all expected to show bravery in the face of great danger, but one can only imagine what thoughts Trevett and his men were having. As they crept aboard the ship, perhaps they thought that lurking below the decks were pirates of some sort. That's what I would have been most concerned about personally. But then again, they saw no boats on deck, so proceeded cautiously to the cabin. There they found all the beds with their coverings, and all the trunks full of rich clothing, and chests with their keys still in them. How very curious. Where were the crew and passengers, and why had they not taken their positions? Were they being imprisoned on the lower deck? Suddenly, one of the marines cried out, "A man! A man!" Trevett turned around, ready to fire, but saw no one. And the marine pointed to where he heard the noise. Trevett advanced cautiously, but when he reached the place the man had indicated, he found only a small dog. There being no further signs of life on board, they quickly searched the rest of the ship. They found no cargo and few provisions aboard. Still, the ship might be quite a prize. Captain Trevett returned to Providence and made a full report to Captain Rathbun. After the sun rose, Carpenter Brewster was sent to check the stern of the ship to see if he could repair it sufficiently for her to be sailed. Alas, the rudder was gone, and the damage so severe that he could not. Rathbun then ordered that all salvageable goods be brought aboard Providence, a task which took the greater part of the day, given all the boxes and trunks of fine French clothing, and the ship ordered to be burnt so as not to fall into the hands of the English. They brought the dog with them as well, of course. But isn't that a mighty peculiar tale? Now, I've heard tales of ghost ships before, such as this, but I've never actually seen one myself. It does remind me somewhat of a story I've told, I believe previously, about the first time that the fleet sailed to the Bahamas. We were sent to take back some various forts in that area, but we did not know specifically what sort of resistance we might run into, and had to be prepared both mentally and physically for the worst. Now, it's not an exact correlation, certainly, but you do have to be prepared for any sort of thing when moving into situations that you may not be certain about. Well, I do think I shall recheck my preparations for my next voyage and continue on with my work for now, but I do thank you very much for joining me this week, and I hope to see you again back here next week. Have a very good day to you.